Let's talk about the commodity markets now. We have Manisha with the latest. Manisha, at least on the equity side, there is some calm after the storm. What about commodities?
Oh, well, there is some stability coming in here as well. We've seen good amount of buying in crude oil. The metal prices seem to be stabilizing. There isn't any opportunity buying that we've seen in metals, but an area which has constantly continued to decline because of this rebound is the gold prices. Now we are slipping below $2,400 an ounce for this one. 2385 is the last level that I saw, and an all-time high for gold prices is at around $2,470 an ounce. The futures also have seen prices above $2,500 an ounce as well, but there is profit taking here. One, because you have seen the dollar index rebound from its 7-month lows. Remember, dollar index fell below 103 at one point in time as well. The other is the rebound in equity. So there's money going back in case of equities. We've also seen high-yielding currencies do better, and the risk on is back, and that is what has led to some profit taking continuing in case of gold prices there. But in this case as well, because of the weakness in prices, you have seen OTC buying strong, investor buying seems to be coming up, and also when you look at the speculative net long positions, they also seem to be growing on the higher side there. Well, the street is also looking at a very huge possibility of a 25 basis to 100 basis point of a rate cut, and that could be positive for gold going forward, and that's exactly something that the markets will watch out for. 25 basis point has been long back factored in, so it is really going to be all of the sentiments, statements, and if we see anything more than that is what the investors will watch out for. In the meanwhile, you also have tensions running high in West Asia. Iran has vowed to retaliate against Israel. So all of those factors also will going to be supportive. I wanted to show you on what the gold prices have done in this year until now. So we are up by nearly 16%, and this is after 12.8% of gains that we saw in case of gold prices in 2023 as well. I also want to show you on what the gold prices have done in sense of prices in this year until now. So we started this year with $2,058 an ounce. So where we stand right now at 2385, we are in the positive, as I've shown you 16% of gains in this year until now. But from an all-time high of 2,470, we are down by nearly $100 there. But forecasts going forward for gold have been quite on the bullish side, and that's exactly what the banks and brokerages continue to reiterate as well. Wisdom Tree, the latest report came in yesterday. 2585 is their target for this year. JP Morgan and Citi have been talking about 2500, 2700, 3000 is what Citi has talked about in the next year as well. And that's exactly what Bank of America seems to be talking about as well. Goldman Sachs, the latest report that came in yesterday, talks about 2700. Motilal Oswal, I was talking to them yesterday, 2500 this year is their target as well. So these are good opportunity to buy on dips, as we've seen in case of gold.
I'm rushing now. Now the taxation on gold funds has also become better, right? So I'm going to take your cue, Manisha. An absolutely fantastic rally on the yellow metal over the last 12 months and projections for higher rates. Thanks very much for joining in.